Alright, hello and welcome to Saturday Randomness. This game already we're off to a bad start. This game does not like to be minimized or come back up from being minimized. It's really kind of frustrating. Already a bad start. There we go. Alright, just a frustrating start for a game. I should be able to minimize this game, and with Alt-Tab I should be able to bring it right back up from my bar, and already I don't see it in the game window. And it minimized itself. Oh, because we got two versions of it running now. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, let's close that one down. Let's go with this one. Okay, here we go. Alright, that's a little irritating. It's weird how this is working. I'm playing it in full windowed mode. Got two monitors. And it's allowing my mouse to go over to the other monitor. And when I click on anything outside, that is so weird. So in my OBS window, I do not see the game, but I can see the game clearly on... Nope, black screen again. Stand by while I figure this out. Hey, how's it going, B-Chubs? Welcome. Hopefully I can get this sorted out for you guys. We're going to check out the properties here. Because we've got two versions of the game, one not responding. Let's see if this helps. We may reboot the game. Here's what we're going to do. Apologies for this. Yeah, game's not responding. It does not like being minimized, and I think I did things out of order, and that's the problem we've run into. So let me try one more time to get this thing launched, because I minimized it to get all my all my video stuff set up while it was launching, because I knew it has a long, this game has a very long opening launch procedure, so to speak. Okay, now we're coming through. Alright, good deal. So anyway, yeah, the game has a long launch procedure, so I wanted to let that go while I set everything up for you, but as soon as I minimize the game, it causes all kinds of issues. So, just so you guys know, minimizing the game, not always a good option. Sirenscape, glad to see these guys involved with this game. Sirenscape makes soundboards for RPGs like Tabletop, where you can actually download the soundboard and their audio files and play it along with your tabletop gaming to add sound effects and music and all kinds of stuff. So it's cool to see those guys involved, because they've been pretty heavily involved with Paizo from the start. This is that long load sequence I was telling you about that I wanted to get done before I started streaming. But we may not have that option because of how the game reacts to being minimized. I have not played any of this. I launched it this morning to make sure it would actually run. And so I don't know the controls. I don't know. I adjusted the volume, which doesn't ever work on the load screen. So it's pretty loud, I'm sure. What's really odd is the progress bar at the bottom. I have a little bit of a yellowish bar looking like it's progressing, and I don't see that on the stream at all. We'll give it another couple of minutes. I let it do this while I was doing something else, so I have no idea how long this actually takes. So we'll see. Hopefully not too much longer. There we go. Now we're starting to move. All right, good. I was afraid the game was going to crash on us again. We're starting to see some movement here. Yep, we're moving along. Okay, good, good. We're moving along. We're over halfway done. And here we go. I already have an idea of the character I want to make. So this is an isometric game from from Paizo, set in the Pathfinder world. And the premise of this game is that you're going to go into this like uninhabited region and fight your way to like carve out a kingdom, like build an actual kingdom. So to do that, all right, as developers, we need information that we can only get from you by sending the game statistics us. You can help us learn more the game you play. By clicking OK, you confirm that you have read and agreed, accept the terms. I'm not actually going to send stats to them. I turned that off. Only because I didn't want to slow down the gaming by transferring files back and forth. So anyway, we're going to pick our difficulty level. Let's go with normal. I usually go with normal the first time I play a game because I really don't know. I don't know how hard it's going to be. I don't know what we're going to be running into. All right, we have some presets. I usually do a paladin, but I think I'm going to avoid that this time. And I think I'm going to go for a more... I definitely want to go for a warrior type character, but I think I'm going to go fighter. So we're going to create a new character. Race, class, gender, alignment, customize appearance, finely tune abilities, skills, and feats. So next. All right. So here we choose our portrait and our race. Now we're on the portrait screen here. So what do we want our fighter to look like? I know I'm gonna go with a dude. Not a ton of portraits to choose from. No, I don't like that smarmy looking bastard. That guy, just a grizzled veteran looking dude. I kind of like that. No. I think I kind of like this guy. What's this guy look like? The art in anything Paizo does is always really good. Even this simple portrait art is excellent. I love it. All right, I think we're going to go with this dude. We're going to make a human fighter. Human is our trait. Okay. We get a feat and we're skilled. We're going to make him right-handed. We don't... I'm not going to adjust abilities. That's later. All right, body type. We can make him heavy. We can make him slender. We're going to make him average. Skin tone. Do we want to make him... Can we zoom in? We can't zoom in. We can turn him. We can't zoom in. Okay. No, we don't want him greenish. We want him sort of tanned. But not... And not pale. So let's go with that one. Face type. There's 8 faces. Let's go with 1. Face 1 is pretty average. Hairstyle. There's a little ponytail. Long hair. Man bun. Not the man bun. Sorry. Anybody with a man bun? Not happening. Kind of like this one. Yeah, we definitely want to give him a beard. We're going to go with a beard here. Not a long dwarf beard though. Oh, what is this? I actually kind of like that one. That's beard 9. All right, hair color. Actually, we could probably, you know what? Yeah, I think I know what we're going to do. All right, so he's not red-haired. He's got brown hair. Let's make him a little older, though. Do we have a gray option? Why do we not have... There, we have a gray option. All right, we're actually going to do something. We're going to go here. Yeah, see? That's a good look right there. I like it. Larceny and theft. There isn't much of a difference, honestly. Beachubs, for anybody who's not watching on YouTube, Beachubs is asking what's the... He's one of our viewers from overseas, Russia, and he's trying to perfect his English, which we're helping with. And larceny and theft. There isn't much of a difference. I think larceny is a more specific type of theft. I'd have to look it up, honestly, to know the exact difference, but I know that they can pretty much be used interchangeably. Though grand larceny is generally defined as the theft of a very high dollar expensive item, like stealing a car would be considered grand larceny or grand theft. But yeah, I think in general the words can be used interchangeably. Alright, next class. We're going with fighter. I wish cavalier was an option, but it's not. So we're gonna go with fighter. Okay. And then we can go for a specific fighter. Tower shield specialist, two-handed fighter. I think we're just going to go with the basic fighter. Now, here's how our skill tree is going to work is we gain levels, bonus feats. All these things are going to stack up. I love how they organized this all the way up to 20. So it's giving us an idea of what we're going to see as we move up. Okay. So I think we're going to go with this. Go with fighter, and I want to say we're going to stick with just the basic fighter. So let's go next. Alright. Here's our skills. Melee attacks +1, ranged attacks +1, initiative defense 0 spells. They really didn't dumb down this game at all when it comes to what am I looking for? Like the rule sets and everything are pretty much straight out of the player's handbook. So I like that because that's how these old games used to be. Baldur's Gate and everything. You built your character just like you would have built a character for the tabletop game, and that's what I like to see, that they've kept true to the the game's mechanics and design. So let's take our strength up a little bit. We don't want to take our dex too high. Constitution we do want to take up. Let's take our wisdom. We want to make a wise character. And he needs to be charismatic to be a leader. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to take our charisma down a notch. And that down a notch to bump our charisma. Because if he's going to be a leader, he needs to have a little charisma. Alright, so athletics. Leaping, scaling walls enable you to catch objects, climb obstacles, jump, and so on. Well, let's do that. We want to bump that. Mobility. Move near opponents without protecting. Yeah, we're going to boost mobility. Not worried about trickery or stealth. We're not making a rogue character. Skill represents character's knowledge about the natural world, enables you to hunt, identify monsters, recall knowledge about dungeons or nature, skin dead animals, avoid random encounters, and so on. Yes, if we're going into a wilderness type environment, we want to have some skills in nature. Racial bonus, we can boost our strength. Dex, con. Let's go ahead and boost our strength. Alright, I think we have built this character. Moving to abilities. We get to choose a feat, I believe. Let's do weapon focus. And we gotta pick a weapon. So let's go ahead and pick a long sword, just so we have the basic fighter's sword weapon. Long sword. Weapon focus, long sword. Now we're gonna go with power attack. And finally, what should we do? Weapon finesse? Where do they have weapon focus? What are these? Recommended feature, useful, not recommended feature. Shield focus. Let's do shield focus, because I want to boost. That can be very useful. Alright. Alright, so here's our character, and we got to choose an alignment. I'm going to go with neutral good. Hold on. No, actually, let's go with lawful neutral.
Their life ends here. Forwards! Defeat is not. You're done for.
I feel faint. None shall.
Someone else would make better use of this.
This will hurt!
Birth date 1 of that's fine. I don't care about his birthday. Oh, we gotta choose a name. This is always the hard part for me. Let's just go with that. Am I missing something? What am I missing? Oh, I didn't choose
I'll take care of it.
a voice set.
I won't give up. This is my path.
Okay, now I think we're good. Yes. Alright, so here's our character. Here's all his stuff, all his skills and proficiencies, his armor class. This looks like a character sheet right out of Pathfinder. I love it. So we have our armor classes down there. Fortitude, right? Perfect. Beautiful. 13 hit points. We're good. We're good to jump in. Now it's loading. So far, the stream looks good. We haven't had much luck with recent games streaming, unfortunately. And then we had that crash last week during Guild Wars. My internet went out, which sucks. While we're waiting, if you're interested, I have a novel out I just released a couple weeks ago called Embers of Liberty. It should be available worldwide on Amazon. Embers of Liberty, it's called. Also as an ebook.
At the mansion of an Aldori sword lord, drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward. Heroes of all stripes.
I love that. That is awesome. I love that. The way they're doing this cutscene is so cool. Okay. I have.
Where are they? This is taking forever.
There's a barbarian.
This was for just at the Aldori. We're looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
The voice acting's pretty good so far.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Salimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
Well.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
I have questions. You're helping. What do you gain?
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
Oh,
We haven't
really?
yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
All right.
Excellent.
I don't have any more questions.
Tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there.
Oh, excuse me.
And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Alright, so...
My name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this stag lord a lesson? Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is Barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero.
Oh, of course. I'm a real hero.
And songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Wait. A book?
Damn. I should have led with that. Please, just let me know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is. They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought,
it's a good idea.
I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way. Oh yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's twice as big as I am. She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, all right? I'm sure you'll agree. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Okay. All right. So the first step. All right. So leave the hall is our first step. All right. What do we got here? Click on the location you want to walk to. Okay. Don't show the tutorial. I can actually probably figure all this out. Alright, so we got events, dialogue started, finished, we got a combat. So this is a lot like the interface for games like Neverwinter Nights and Baldur's Gate. Here, this must be my party tab. And then my, oh, cool, charge. Alright. What do we got here? Inventory. Let's see what we've got in our inventory. We have a longsword already, nice, and a shield, beautiful. What do we got? Scale mail, not bad. Cure light wounds potion. Can we put that in our hotbar? From here, it doesn't look like it. We'll check the hotbar when we're done. All right, good deal. So that's our inventory. It looks like we have a pack, which goes in here. Oh, and this is our shared stash. Okay. Weapons, armor, that's our filter. Okay. And our encumbrance, this is our gold. We do have a longbow. Wonderful. Alright, so let's see. Character, spellbook, we don't have any spells. Lindsay's journal. So, oh, that's cool. So the way they're going to do the quest log, like a lot of games always has a quest log that keeps track of what you're supposed to do and where you're supposed to go. The quest log is actually the bard's journal. That is really cool. That is awesome. And encyclopedia. So this is, yeah, this is our tutorial, it looks like, and then we'll probably collect information about all these things as we go. Here's our map of where we're at. Fantastic. 1 second, Beachubs, I see you have a question. I just wanted to check. How do we put something? Okay. I also want to ask you, and somebody asked me, how are you? Yeah, sometimes, I mean, that's a very formal way to say it. So a lot of times people will say, how are you doing today? Or how are you? And you just say, I'm fine, I'm well, I'm doing good. How are you? Or and you. You can say and you. Most people just say, how are you? But yeah, and you, perfectly acceptable. It just, a lot of it depends on where in the country you're from as far as what you say and how you say it. But yeah, that works perfectly well. Just say how you're doing and then, and you? How are you? Or how's your day going? Trying to see how I add this can be used by this character. How do I add this to my hotbar? It doesn't look like I can. Okay, so I can move the camera this way, and then I click to move.
It is done.
Okay. I can't rotate the camera, though, it doesn't look like. No. How do we rotate the camera? That I do want to find out. So let's see here. Options. Controls. Standard, force move. Is there no rotate camera thing? That's going to be annoying if I can't rotate the camera around. It's not a lot of control. Well, hold on. Yeah, there are. Okay, camera up, camera down, left and right. But no rotate camera. Well, that's unfortunate. I wish there was a camera rotate. Is there a pause? Yes, spacebar. Okay, good. Well, I guess we'll just have to deal with it. I'd rather be able to rotate the camera, but it doesn't look like we can. But there's our pause. Okay. So let's talk to Harium. All right. Alright. Torches can be used to deal AoE fire damage. Swarms hate torches. Good to know. Not a lot of games allow torches to be used as weapons, so that's really good to know. Let's see what we got. Some people talking on the Twitters. One second, responding somebody. Somebody said the mechanics are a little cumbersome in this, which entirely possible, I'm sure. Sometimes games like this can become overly cumbersome, especially when they try to stick to the rules of a tabletop game. So we'll see how they manage that. Sometimes some of the old D&D games, the Baldur's Gate style games, could become like that. So we'll see what they do. All right, so Lindsay needs help. What's going on?
Mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or...
Alright. Oh, there's somebody. You're not going anywhere. Oh, really?
I can't cast it like that.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's going on? I need to draw... Ooh, okay. See what he's got. He's got a chain shirt. Let's collect all. Alright. That's kind of cool. No, let's stick with this.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory.
Uh-huh.
Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen land. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Okay. This guy's kind of a douchebag. Alright, so we were given a ring. +1 bonus to armor class. Let's go ahead and put that on. That's a nice looking ring. Alright. 4 armor class. Okay, I love that because some games do this and some games don't. Comparison of what you're using versus what you're wearing or what you're about to equip. So the chain shirt does not give me as good of an armor class. Now, if my dexterity was high, it'd be good armor, but my dexterity is not high. So we are not going to equip that. And plus, it's more valuable. So it's going to be great when we go to sell this stuff and buy better equipment. Alright, so here's our party. Let's go search this room. Actually, let's go back this way. I assume that going that way is the right way, but I want to see if there's anything else to search over here. Yes, we have a bookcase we can search. Is she gonna go search it? She does. Alright, it's got some books. Cool. Alright. Now let's go this way. Before we go through that door, let's go check and see what's over this way. Where's my skill bar? Oh.
I can't cast it like that.
Oh shit, he's almost dead. Alright, he needs to use that. How does he use it? How do we use the potion? I don't know if that did it.
Oh, this was not supposed to happen.
Shoot. Okay, so how does he use that potion? Yes, scathed generally means hurt or injured, damaged. Coming out of something unscathed would mean you didn't get hurt or you didn't get wounded. Yeah.
My patience is a running thin.
Alright, so I can't figure out how to use the potion because it's not in the skill bar.
We should move.
And I think I may have to look this up. Alright, so let's look this up. Pathfinder Kingmaker, use potion. Okay. Says there's a button on the right side of the UI to open the belt. Oh, the B is their belt. There we go. So that's your belt. That's your abilities. And that's your spells. Okay, now I know what I'm doing. Alright. He does not have a lot of hit points. Does he have any healing spells? No, because he's like a wizard. Shoot. Well, let's search these guys. Oh, look at that. He has potions. And it lets you search the entire... it lets you search all of them. Well, that's wonderful. Split that into 2. He's gonna need more. Okay, that I like. Alright, so we got, what is this? Padded armor. What's this belt? Copper ring. Something we can sell. These are all daggers. So we got padded armor. What kind of armor is she wearing? Leather. Armor class 2. These are armor class 1. I'm going to go ahead and split those again and give the extras to them. Okay. Alright, so now we know how to use our potions. Wonderful. Let's search these bookcases. Can we search these bookcases? Nope, nothing to search. Alright. Well, let's select the whole party. And so the ogre that was, or the half-orc that was going to join us is dead. And so's that dude. Wonderful. Ooh, what is that? Hide armor. And a heavy mace. Okay. Can't search every body, it looks like. Let's search this stuff. We got some food. We're probably going to need it. I have a feeling we're going to need it. What do we got here? Somebody is following me. Warlock Teltha, thank you so much for following on the Twitters. And welcome to whoever just joined the show over on YouTube. I'm going to check these messages real quick just so I can say hi to people. Okay. Let me get back over here where I can watch the Mixer stream. So thanks for joining the show. Hopefully you enjoy it. Let's see here. Now let's save. Before we need to start making our practice of saving. Menu, save game. Alright. Okay, there's our barbarian friend. Alright, let's get in there and help her. Wow, she totally destroyed that dude.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Alright.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Alright, well, let's search these guys. More healing potions. Let's inspect that real quick. I like how it sends the closest person to go look at things. The assassins! Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Is that a frost giant? That's not good. That is not good at all. Shoot. Search the body real quick. Oh, I like how the guards are just standing. Tell me those are just suits of armor and not really guards just standing there. Okay, so we can't follow him that way, it doesn't look like. Passage is blocked, okay. Guards are just like, oh, I'm not gonna do anything. Okay, thinking we can't go that way. Let's go this way. I'm gonna heal him again real quick. Select all. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Select all. The UI is actually really good on this.
Anything else?
Dexterity hopped over that. Hey, guys. Yeah.
Serves you right.
Attack of opportunity. Oh, I love that. So he tried to leave my character's area, which gave me an attack of opportunity. Lovely. And I love this shared stash. If you notice, like old RPGs, when you had a collection of characters in your party, they each had their own inventory. And you had to do a lot of inventory management to move, like the old Baldur's Gate 2 in 1. You had to do a lot of inventory management to move, make room for things, move things around. And in this case, the inventory here is shared. And I believe that your ability to carry stuff increases as your party size increases. And all based on the characters in your party. So they have their own little individual places to put stuff, but this part is shared, which is a great way to manage inventory for an RPG like this. I love it. So that was very well done. Very good choice in inventory management. An armory. Break the door to the armory. Well, let's check this room first. Oh, this is the armory. Okay. Okay. Well, let's get some stuff before we go too much further. Collect all of those. Collect all of that. A key, nice. Another shield. That must be the key to that.
This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
said we were stealing it. We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Yeah, I'm not about that. I'm really not about that.
How would she know it was us and not the assassins? Unless someone planned on telling her.
Don't drag me into this. You do what you want, but I'm not taking a sip.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that part. Though we've been looting all this other stuff. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and leave that. Now, armor. We picked up some good armor. Armor class 7, armor class 6. Let's go ahead and equip this. Does it change our appearance? It didn't seem to in the inventory window. It didn't. It didn't change our appearance at all. That stinks. Let's see. Long swords, key, light mace, cooking almanac. What do we got here? A tower shield, which I think we can use. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and equip that tower shield. I don't wonder if the bard can. Bard probably cannot use. Nope, can't use that. Any of the armor types. All right, that's fine. I think we're good. Empty notebook. Okay, what is this? Incense. Merchants will pay well for it. 2 gold apparently is paying well for it. Alright, so now we got us a bigger shield. And some armor, some better armor. Which, unfortunately, didn't change our appearance. I wonder if it's just that armor type all looks the same until we get to heavy armor.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be a blast.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Alright, so she's joined our party. Wait a minute now. Okay, so there's nowhere else to go down this way. We do have to continue this way. Let's check this room real quick. Oh, there's a trap. Anything else in this room? Alright. So, 4 traps.
Was called for.
Abilities. She doesn't seem to have any trickery. Disarm. Alright, well, let's advance slowly.
I see something.
Okay.
Would you look at that?
Very nice. What do we got here? Chainmail. Nice. I wonder, we didn't check What is she? Elf? Scythe Lady? What? Inquisitor. So she can probably wear this armor. Alright, so she's wearing chainmail, which is armor class 6. It does have a -4 armor check penalty. So I think we're going to equip her with the breastplate. Same armor class, better statistically speaking for her. And she uses a scythe. Alright, we'll let her keep the scythe. And we're also going to save it right here. Alright. Select the whole party. Let's get a move on. Moving slowly in case we see any more traps. Ooh, he has some scrolls. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, crud, I can't... There he goes. Get in there. Wonderful shot. Yeah, we're not going to steal from her. Oh. Oh, I see. Some sort of puzzle. Okay. Not sure. Not sure what to do. It almost seemed like one of those on-off sort of puzzles, but usually there's 3 of those. Whatever I do just alternates them. It doesn't seem to do anything, so... See if we can find a clue somewhere around here. Oh, there's more dudes. Okay, hold on. Ah, here we go. I have to pay more attention. Okay, so that one drops those 2. This one drops those 2. This one raises that one. That one raises those 2. I don't like these puzzles. Okay, so hold on. This raises those two and lowers that one. I may have to do this from both screens.
Adventures await. I'll make my own legend. This is my path.
Oh my gosh. Just doing it randomly is not going to cut it.
I wrote it like I saw it.
I stand ready.
Oh, shoot. Okay, that lowers that one and raises this one. That raises those two and lowers this one. Damn it. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, forget it. Alright, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna cheat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. Okay, so press 4. Nope, not you. Press 4 until 1 and 2 are equal. Press 5 to make 4 equal to 1 and 2. Press 6. Where is 6? Oh, this is not helping at all. Not helpful at all. Okay, so damn it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4,
Just letting
5.
the ink dry.
That didn't work. This sucks. Oh, this is awful. I've never liked these on-off switch puzzles. They've always been a pain in the butt. Okay, hold on. So in the upper left, you click on the statues in the following order. This doesn't make any sense. Okay, all in the upper room down. You gotta get these all in the upper room down.
What troubles you?
I tire of waiting.
Yeah, I tire of waiting too. I can't get this damn puzzle solution, and it's not fun anymore. Okay, so we have to start. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we gotta start. Okay. Ending at the rightmost. Having the swords down for odd numbers and up for the even numbers. So it needs to be down, up, down, okay. So this guy needs to be up. So down, up, down, up. Oh, there we go. We got it. By accident. Got it by accident. Well, shoot. There better be some decent stuff in here. There we go. Wand of Magic Missile, I think. Yep, Wand of Magic Missile. Alright, so let's give the wand to him. Shield of Faith, Scroll of Bless. Those are clerical things. Oh, but this is an Inquisitor. She's a cleric. And she needs... healing potion. Alright, so we finally got that done. Select all. Now where? Oh, I wonder if we have a key now to one of those locked gates. We did pick up a key. No, we can't go back. Okay. Alright, well, where do we go from here? Or do we still have to do more in that puzzle? Shoot. Nope, there's a door here I missed.
Unworthy.
You deserved it. Any last wishes?
Help the wounded dwarf. Oh, there's the wounded dwarf.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Too late. Forgive me. Oblivion is That's impossible. Oh, it seems you might be right.
Yeah.
It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Alright, Harem. Let's search this area. Alright, let's check Harem's equipment first, because we have some stuff he may be able to use. He's using chainmail, so he's pretty much set for that, and he's using, what, a heavy mace? 1d8 damage. Not sure we can really give him anything better than what he's got. What is he too? Is he A cleric. Wonderful. We now have a cleric in the party, which is great. Alright, so let's now start getting our formation a little better. Let's put him there and put her there. And our formation is going to be more of a wedge. With our warriors at the point.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi. Keston, House Gares, a fighter in the service of Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori. Right now, I'm in charge of the mansion guards. As you can see, there's a lot to do. Someone opened the gate, let in a group of assassins in the middle of the night. Now they've set the mansion on fire to cut off access to the hall. They don't want Lady Jamandi to get reinforcements. We cleared the passage so you can get through. Just try to... No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here. Those...
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are...
You'll have to run through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first right, then head straight down the hallway. May Abadar keep...
Alright, so we gotta run down the hall, through the fire. I'm gonna save it before we jump into anything that sounds kind of crazy, huh? First right. Okay. So our adventure started early and more tragic than we expected. The whole team who gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to but a handful of brave souls, led by Gavin Dragonwing, and not at all by that scoundrel Tartuccio, no matter what he might have imagined of himself. Jamandi Aldori is waiting for us, but we get to her and we've had to march through fire, literally, as we approach the burning building. Drench ourselves with buckets of water. Oh, that's kind of cool. So you get to actually sort of help tell the story. Prudence is the key to victory. Before moving through that fire, we thoroughly wet our clothes and hair. After that, we covered our noses and mouths. After entering the building and taking just a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible crackling sound. Alright, only one way to go. Forward. Oh, that's kind of cool. The hot air burned our lungs and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Gavin Dragonwing led us stubbornly through the flames while Tartuccio did nothing useful at all. We'd made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall when we heard someone calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards I'd chatted with a bit. The banquet hall, even then in that calm setting, had been stunned by her beauty. But now, amid the smoke and flame, she looked like a celestial avenger. An armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful. Meanwhile, Gavin, rushed to save the guards from the fire. Failed the athletics check. Saving the poor fellows was harder than it seemed. We inhaled a lot of smoke and burned ourselves more than once before managed to pull them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath and wipe the sweat. And now let us rush to Lady Aldori's side. Alright. That was kind of a neat little thing. Now we have this character. What is this character? Tower shield specialist, another fighter. He's wearing what? Banded mail. Better armor than we have. Tower shield and a masterwork bastard sword. Nice. What is that? Potion of Shield of Faith and a belt lantern. Well, very cool. We are heavily encumbered. Tartuccio needs Another potion. Alright, there's our path. Cults dedicated to dangerous dark deities like Lamashtu and Urgathoa are prescribed in many countries across Golarion. However, the Church of Asmodeus has managed to coexist with the worshippers of good deities. A little lore for the from the world here. Oh. Alright, let's get over here and take care of these.
We can do it.
Take care of this assassin leader. Watching everybody's health. Oh, well done. Oh, there's our barbarian friend. Oh, what do we got here? A Hydra? Alright. Let's search the bodies real quick. Of course. Do we have any more bodies to search? No. Looks like we've covered everything. Wonderful.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Sounds good.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. I recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best.
He's trying to set me up.
There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
I bet my life despises anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand. He's got the eyes of a spy.
Purple crook.
And the mug of a spy.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
An attack is no reason to break into rooms in someone else's house and pocket their property.
Damn it.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some law or rule. Even more insane would be to ask forgiveness for making the right decision. Sorry, but Your words display a lack of wisdom.
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here? He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
Really, Tartuccio? You're seriously trying to blame someone for saving people from a fire?
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Well, you're a snooty undead elf, so whatever.
I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the Stolen Lands.
Oh.
Lady Aldori, most of those who are to set off for the Stolen Lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer?
Oh, that's cool. You can hover over the text and get a little bit of lore about the area.
If my leader allows, I would join his team. He seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
Oh, well. Good riddance,
Our leader
dwarf.
is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like
Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my...
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for
good.
you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the Stolen Lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's Crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Levitin's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies.
Wonderful.
I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
All right. So we've gathered our party, and we're off to the Stolen Lands.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, Stolen Lands. Heroes are on the way.
All right. I'm not... All right, let me do this. I need to use the restroom, so I'm going to pause it right there. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. and then we will continue. Thank you for your patience. We're gonna go ahead and save it here. Okay, so I guess I'm not sure where is the Stolen Lands. Outskirts. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Rest off. I guess this way? Oh, just click the button. Random encounter. Oh, we have some thylacines, whatever these are. Oh. Thylacine pelt. Inventory's weight is too great. We cannot travel. What? Ah, we're overloaded. Well, shoot. Let's see. That's only worth 1 gold. Let's go ahead and drop that. Still overloaded. It's these hides we picked up. Because we don't have as many people as we used to have. Ah, that's why. Alright, so now we're just heavy. Leave him. Amiri is a barbarian from the realm of the Mammoth Lords. Blunt, a little crude, and doesn't talk much. Huh, that's kind of cool.
A rest is in order.
Rest. Hunting is required for a rest. The rest will take some time. Fatigue. Okay. Begin resting. The cook hopelessly spoiled the meal. Oh, that's kind of cool. So they give you, like, little thing. The hunting took 12 hours. Foraged good food. Camp camouflage failed. Chances of ambush are increased. Oh, and you can set guards. Oh, that's really cool. Well done, guys. Very well done. I want to check something on her inventory. What armor is she wearing? Hide. Okay. And I don't think... Well, she can wear the chainmail. 2 max dex. What is her dexterity? Only 1. Yeah, give her better armor. There we go. Oleg's trading post. Enter this town. That's good. We need to sell some stuff and see about getting some better equipment. Oh, excuse me. Alright, Oleg's trading post. It's raining and dark. Save yourselves, fools. What? Something's going on in here. Let's save it before we jump into anything. Name of the Stag Lord. The lawful authority. He's demanded the week's tax. And some beer. Plenty. And that pretty wife of yours. Oh, see, now he's gone too far. Just here for the tax. Hand over the money. What's going on here? Obviously, these thugs are robbing us. So they're trying to convince him to give up, to pay basically protection money. And they're telling us to get out of here. Alright, so it's for fight.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
And they're dead. Search the bodies. Leather armor. We're going to sell it all. I do need to move there and make sure my formation is that way. Yes. Okay. Alright. Collect all. Let's go talk to Oleg. Take that, you scoundrels! Oleg shakes his fist. But now, he scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomily. The girl got away. A plague on her. She's certain to complain to the Stag Lord. They came here to collect taxes. But this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we to do? He sighs heavily. Falea could send Svetlana here somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. He notices the fair-haired woman approach. Dove, what are you here? I told you to stay hidden. Svetlana Levitin. It's all over. I saw it. Just needed to be sure you were all right. The woman looks at her husband tenderly. If a hint of sorrow, Oleg mumbles something as he looks away embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out to so unwelcoming. Say the bandits are going to attack again. Who are they and when will they arrive? Let's do this first. Don't know what good trading will serve if those bloodsuckers come back and take everything, but alright, have a look. Alright, so our offer, and this is what he has. Well, let's first just sell some stuff. We don't need any of this mess. A map. Move it. I'm gonna keep the bows. At least one of them, two of them for my barbarian and my warrior. A cooking ingredient. We're gonna keep the cooking ingredients. They could come in handy. What do we got here? Silver ring. Almanac of the Inner Sea. Short sword. It's like a broken short sword at that. Spear. Half tempted to give that to my barbarian as well. Wait a minute, what do we got here? Composite longbow and a short bow. Well, we got a lot of stuff to sell. Heavy shield. Let's see, our fighter has a tower shield, so we can get rid of the heavy shield. Spear. Doesn't look like you have to have arrows, which is good. Alright. Deal. Okay. Man, he can just... There we go. I was doing it the hard way. Great axe. I should see how that works for the barbarian. Bracers of armor. The cleric. I lost the cleric when the party split, so I don't have a cleric anymore. Wish I did. Okay. Now, what? Why is this stuff here? Does he not have enough money? I don't understand why that stuff's still there, but... Alright, let's see what he has to sell. There's a light mace +1. How much gold do we have? We have 800 gold. Falcata, Falchion. Masterwork longsword. That would be a lot of money. Let's see what armor he has. Breastplate, chainmail, half plate, 600. I could put my fighter in half plate for 600. Where'd it go? Oh, I've got it right there. Oh, Valerie's here. Is she a cleric too? Yeah, no, she's not a cleric. She's a fighter. Oh, we need to level up. Alright, so let's put him in that. And then what's this? I think we're gonna put her... She's already wearing that. Now... No, her sword does better damage than that. But we need to level them up. Take another level of Barbarian, of course. Just gave her Uncanny Dodge and more Rage. Four points of skills to spend. Let's go ahead and boost her athletics, her mobility, her nature, and her perception. Next. Abilities. Let's see here. Animal Fury. Oh, we can make her bite. 2 claw attacks. Stance, lethal stance. Let's go ahead with that one. Yeah, I wish I had a cleric. I really could use one, but I'm sure we'll pick one up here soon.
What troubles you?
Level her up. Let's just keep going with Bard. At least for now. Trickery. Knowledge. Use magical device. Let's boost her perception. Weapon focus. What do we got? I can't. Bonus combat feat. Let's go with weapon focus right now. I'm not sure what she is equipped with, but we're going to get her... She got a light crossbow? I don't know what her crossbow is. Shoot. Let's choose... Hold on. What's Uncanny Observer do? No. Oh, I like Arcane Strike. Let's go with that. And Ear-Piercing Scream. Do we have to choose one? Oh, yeah. We choose a spell. Ooh, Sleep. And welcome to the show as well, Spinal Tap. Glad to have you here. Sorry about how long it's taken to do the level up stuff. Alright, so we're going to level up her... We have 2 fighters. It's okay. We're going to level up her fighter. Athletics. Let's boost her mobility. And her knowledge. Weapon focus. Long sword. And me. Alright. We're going to boost fighter. And athletics. Knowledge, world, and persuasion. Let's boost those. Alright. We're going to do armor focused. Nope, not medium, heavy armor. Alright, now how much gold do we have left? We have 277 gold, which isn't much, so we're going to stick with what we have now. And who's this guy? Frail, disheveled old man wearing a stained and tattered robe gives you a gloomy look. I'm Boken, local herbalist. What brings you here? Tell me about yourself. What's there to tell? I'm the herbalist. I make potions and sell them. Gather herbs, roots, berries. I live in the forest and live off the land. Ended up a merchant here at Oleg and Oleg's post. They let me out of kindness. Help me with things. Alright. We'll talk to you later. Oleg. Say the bandits are going to attack. Who are they and when will they arrive? Staglord's gang. These lands see team with bandits like bed bugs in a beggar's hut. You just stirred them up. There's a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. How many bandits are there and what do they want? They come, take what they want, steal the better part of our money every month, and toll for their leader. Claim they're collecting taxes. Why? For the Staglord and his cronies, of course. That's pretty easy. Dove, why don't you go start supper while we finish our talk? No need to be protected from the dark talk. Not some blind kitten, you know. See what they do to people. So his wife's got a nice, good mind of her own, telling him to stuff it. Most of the gang is made up of simple bandits, but there are a few monsters among the leadership. Especially those close to the Staglord. Ox and Dovin from Nisroch come to mind. I'll help you deal with the attack. I appreciate your good intentions. Alright, so let's go ahead. Oh, Alchemist Fire. Yeah, let's put that by the gate. Alright, as soon as you're finished, let us know. Don't leave the post. The bandits can return at any time. Alright, so we need to look for the best way to use his tar. And traps. So we'll spill the tar near the trading post entrance to slow them down. We're going to loot that. What's up here? Okay. Well, horses in the stables here, it sounds like. Welcome to the show. I see somebody else has joined us. I really appreciate it. We're actually getting close to the end of our episode. We'll see about this attack, and then that's going to be where we probably cut it down. But I'm loving the game. We're definitely going to do this again next week. So far, I'm really enjoying this game. Can we get back there? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So no, not back behind there anywhere. Alright, this must be the alchemist fire. Use traps to help catch the bandits. Let's go search over here, see if there's anything useful this way. What's that? Old well has been renovated and cleaned.
We should move.
Yeah, there we go. We got some stuff, some goods. I mean, don't mind us looting this guy's shop or anything. Check this last corner tower up here. Nothing up here. Okay. It's a dog. Getting all rained on. Alright, let's talk to Oleg and wait for the attack. Finally a fight. Was bored with all the talking. Yeah. So they're all ready for a fight. Beg you be careful. Please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Go inside. Alright. So we're going to wait on this fight here. We're going to do the fight. Then we'll save it. We're going to call it a day with the show. Okay. Well, let's just get up here.
Let us strike as one. Strike. Do not falter.
Alright, well, that wasn't too bad. Party suffers from heavy encumbrance. Of course we do. Picked up all that loot. Yeah, now they'll know better than to treat people like cattle. Call Boken out before he freezes. Now, my lord, head on up to the guest rooms on the second floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. And take this for your efforts. Ooh, 100 gold. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. Oh, well, thank you. We appreciate that. All right, so that is going to conclude today's show. Thank you guys so much for joining me, Spinal Tap and Beach Hubs, and anybody else who joined and watched on Mixer or on YouTube. If you're watching the recording, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share it out there so people can find it. Great game. I'm going to definitely play this again next Saturday and probably until we complete it. Really enjoyed it. I love the graphics. I love the game mechanics so far, the way it's laid out, the way the cutscenes work, even the way the inventory management system works. So far, they've done a really good job with this game, and I'm looking forward to playing it more. So thank you guys so much. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your week and weekend, and I'll see you on Monday night. Have a good